Rising water is considered a flood, but for as long as it is neutralized, the causes will be infinitesimal. Counteracting Nigerian flood menace. It seems the parable, he who the gods wants to kill, the first make mad, was made simply because of present-day Nigeria. Flood has enveloped major cities, towns, and villages around the coastal states in the country. And our Minister for Water Resources seems lost on any solution to the problems, despite the solution staring us in the face. The minister blamed the cause of the current flooding on heavy rainfall, but forgot to mention that the tributaries of River Niger and River Benue, which are supposed to be critical drainage channel to any heavy water in the country, now have zero carrying capacity as a result of lack of dredging over the years. A drive from Makurdi to Vandekia through the bank of the River Benue or through Onitsha or Patani in River Niger during dry season will reveal that the river has been covered by the seashore, as you could almost walk across some parts of these rivers. Consequently, any incidents of heavy or sustained rainfall or release of water from any of the upstream dams would have all the water simply overflowing the bank of these rivers, resulting in massive flooding of adjacent communities. However, even studies have debunked the minister's theory of flooding caused by heavy rainfall, as rain in Nigeria has consistently remained the same since 2001, standing at 1295 millimeters. According to Austin Avuru, an oil and gas expert, a former MD of Seplat, dredging the River Benue to Lokoja and River Niger from Barrow in Niger State to the Atlantic Ocean to a minimum drought of 10 feet will not only transform both rivers to the same economic value as the Nile is to Egypt, their tributaries also will constitute a critical drainage channel to whatever dam might have been opened in Cameroon and ensure that the adjoining towns and villages remain safe from flooding, as we also reap the benefit of the fertile bank of this river, which benefits are immeasurable. So what happened to the 34.8 billion naira awarded for the dredging of River Niger from Barrow to Atlantic in 2008 by the Yar'Adua administration? The Jonathan administration revisited the issues and revised the sum to 40 billion in 2011. Where are all these monies? Were they ever released? If yes, what happened to the money and why were the rivers never dredged? Plenty questions. As usual, no answer. According to the same Austin Avuru, the state government also share in these blames, as a trip across most of the South-South states would reveal the aquatic potential in dredging most of these rivers, as maintaining the River Niger and River Benue tributaries that crisscross the low-lying part of this state to some minimum depth would not only ease pressure on most of the road, but also serve as the main arteries of well-engineered drainage master plan for the villages and towns in this state. But trust Nigeria, the less critical thinking you can engage in, the more suited you are for leadership. I shame. I will therefore advocate. If we like, let us turn the displaced victim camps to campaign ground and share 100 million naira or 5 million naira and 2 fishes and 5 loaves of bread to them, unless we address the root cause of the problem, which is employing a reputable company to dredge both rivers to enable them taking more water. The problem will persist and we keep shifting blame from God, rain to Cameroon and maybe soon Chad and even Ghana until we are completely overrun by water from God. Trust, the religious in Nigeria will blame it on our sins and fornication. Well, time will tell. That's all time we permit us to take today. But for previous episodes, just check out all our social media platforms shown on your screen and share your thought with us also. A little problem you leave today can leave you without a little tomorrow. See you next week.